I haven't made a video in so long, so if I'm kind of out of it, that's the reason. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the market stuff, starting with Nvidia, and yeah. So this chart, obviously, I just made it to look a little clickbaity, but I do think we're gonna get um, a rejection here coming into tomorrow, but CPI data comes in tomorrow, so a lot of crazy stuff could happen. Let's look at the oversold here, or overbought. I always say oversold. Let's put some candles here. Yeah, so I do think we're gonna get a rejection at, we'll probably get up to 550 and then back down to the 500s, maybe even. But if you look at this trend, it's been going on since January 2023, last year. And it's been holding. Do I think we're going to go down and break this and crash? I don't think we are. I really think we're going to be ranging for a bit, especially with just all the data coming out. It's like a lot of stuff is expected. Everything's kind of stabilized now. We had that big run from going from November into December. So I do think we'll still be holding up an uptrend. And if we go down, just expect people to say the whole market's going to crash. Everybody always says that. Same thing when we're going up. Stocks always go up. People will come in, and I don't know. I just don't choose sides. I just see something and I'm like, you know what? It looks like a good time to short here. If it breaks up and we keep going higher over this, and that happens, I'll exit. I'll just have a plan for it. Let's go to SPY, see what's going on here. I actually drew this in the morning. I slept in today, and then I'm also working on other stuff, so I drew this real quick, just completely half asleep. But yeah, I actually deleted a lot of old trend lines that I used to have. But if you look at this right here, well, we're overbought here, but I'm going to take these off. If you look at this trend right here, it's like a broadening, ascending thingy, whatever. I forget what these are called, but either way, we've had a rejection right here at the 480, 477 level, and we stopped there today for CPI data. I'm looking at this as an indicator as, hey, if we break this right here, we're going to touch the 490s, and then we're going to have a pullback and maybe even back to the bottom of this channel at in the 430s, 440, I would say. But I don't, obviously, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on through here. But I do think we're definitely going to break this by tomorrow. And if not, back to the rejection, maybe another retest here. And we're going to start coming back down. Anyone who's bearish, we'd have to break this whole thing right here. Bullish, we got our run. If you want more, yeah, there's this bit more, but I don't know. I just look at this right here. This is sort of the same formation, just the opposite of it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing more here than from what I'm seeing. I don't have my volume indicator, whatever. Yeah, just be aware of this area. If we break up, then to go short once we touch this area right here. Same for the Qs. Actually, the Qs are crazy because we had that whole channel back then. This ascending wedge pattern is a perfect example of how we could be wrong and you're gonna go short and then get ripped. You could lose everything right there. But this time it's different because, let's see what happened here. I can't remember exactly what happened here, but obviously patterns aren't enough to be like, oh, I'm going bearish. You have to break out of this before saying anything. And we had a break to the opposite side, and then look, there's even a retest right there for continuation of the uptrend. Now we have this going on, so it's a bearish pattern right here. And let's look at the oversold. Look how many times you could have been wrong saying, oh, we're going to go down, we're going to go down, we're going to go down, and you never come back down, you know. So it's a good indicator, but know the market you're trading. Look for the breakouts. You know, you had a breakout here, so why would you start going short when you're going to have continuation? Also look at the candles. I know I have a line chart here right now, but I do that to draw the trend lines. And yeah, so for example, right here, I still think we're going to go up to the 420s for the Qs. I really think we're going to touch this. Who knows, maybe tomorrow will be a good indicator, just some kind of jump towards this for the next week. And then you could go short, maybe to catch a little downside, but I don't want to be bearish till these things break, you know. You don't want to get caught in something like this. I feel like I'm just rambling on and being boring, but there's really not much. There's clear channels here everywhere on every stock that there's room for upside, a lot of room for upside. And these channels tend to also have a rejection that goes down. So I mean, you could play both sides. Just know what you're playing. But if you want to be 100% on bullish, bearish, or we've been in a bullish market forever, but others will say otherwise, you know. But yeah, until something play the breakout, you know. This is a big channel right here. I don't think we'd be going over these resistance levels, but you never know. And if we do, then I'll have a plan to play that, and I'll start a new pattern, a new chart, everything. But for now, a lot of these have that. This is a trade that I was going through for a bit. We had this breakout on Apple and a massive downfall, but here, let me take these off. But look, I said I was bearish around here, around this area. I'm like, you know, price is going too high, which whatever, we could go way higher, but based on this, I'm like, we need some kind of pullback, and these weren't enough for me to say I'm bearish on it. I was saying I'm bearish here. People on stock twits were saying, why? I don't know. You know, there's just indicators how I trade. There's a lot of stuff that I catch, and not a lot of people are posting the same charts. But yeah, I had a plan just in case we didn't break this and somehow went over this pattern here that was forming. But yeah, I did catch this one. I exited early. I actually exited like around here. I don't even want to think about how much I would have made because I know it'd be a crazy amount right here. But yeah, we're still in. You could clearly see these trends and broadening formations and these clear patterns on every single trade. You know, there's channels. Look, this is similar to Microsoft here. But until we break these, that's when you could decide if we're bearish or we're currently bullish on the whole market. But yeah, if you want to go bearish, wait for a breakdown of something, and then you're gonna catch those crazy moves that you've been wanting. But look, even here, we flipped over and we're still on top of this. So I do believe we're gonna reach the 400s for Microsoft. Also, if I didn't mention certain things or repeated myself, I made a video earlier and had to delete it because I haven't made a video in a while. So anyways, this is gonna be a quick one until I get used to it. And let's see, well, this is the VIX. It's been bouncing through here, and here's a good little way to make your charts. Just use the line graph, try to do try to make your patterns here, and then go back to the regular candles, and you block out a lot of the noise and messiness around it. Tesla's another one I'll go through real quick that I have been posting on StockTwits. I never delete anything because I like seeing where I went wrong and having it there. Most people would probably say bad things about my trades, but look at this. I've had this pattern for a while, and everyone was saying we're gonna break out of this. But if you don't have the plan for the downside. But I'm staying out of Tesla just because I like trading when there's a large range here, which I think I had my chart like this before because this was recent. And yeah, we were supposed to get a bounce here. That's how I would have traded this, but we didn't. We went down, and we're going back up now. But when you look at a larger time frame and you zoom out of things, you can see things way clearly. And rejection, 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 rejection. But this time it's tightening up. So, I'm bullish on Tesla. I'll probably make a video of all the data and why and all that stuff. But for now, keeping a very simple video. And that's pretty much it, but you guys get the point of most of these charts. There's room for upside in all these charts, and I am not going to be fully bearish until we break something. We have to break these patterns first. You don't want to get caught up in something like this, which I would say I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for now. Any request, anything, any scripts you guys need for TradingView, hit me up. I can make them like super quick, and I posted them public before, but TradingView doesn't allow me for some reason. They keep rejecting it, and so I'd rather, if you guys need trading scripts or anything, I can make them, and I'll email them to you, the full code, and then you could just copy and paste them to your charts and turn them on and off like these over here. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week.